Thank you so much for listening to the KJNA podcast. You can email us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com.
Give us a call or text or leave us a message at 858-848-KJNA. That's 5562.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, and YouTube at KJNA Podcast.
Don't forget, we have 6 hours of bonus content over on our Patreon, patreon.com/KJNA Podcast. And if you want to donate to us, find us at buymeacoffee.com/KJNA Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
Love you.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the KJNA Podcast. My name is Jay.
And with him, as always, his excellent co-host, Kevin.
Yeah, I see the new hat. Looks very nice.
I'm so
Crisp.
excited about this nerd shit. It's so new.
fresh.
Just wait till it gets grayer now when I've been wearing it all the fucking time. I usually have my hat on backwards, but today,
Oh yeah, got to show it off.
excellent.
So
Excellent.
Again, because it's so fresh. It's
So
fresh.
So fresh. Oh.
So today we want to talk about things that might be or might still be in their prime, but mostly possibly past.
Probably are past. Probably the expiration date was a few months ago or years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I want to specify on more because I think it's hard to say. I want to say like Endgame was like the biggest and probably like the true end
That was the peak.
of an era.
Yeah, that was the peak for sure.
But then like Phase 4 came out and we started getting like other projects that were trying to like create new characters, or well, not create, but get characters into the MCU.
Start some new storylines, basically. Yeah.
So we got TV shows. I think this was the start of the TV show phase for Marvel. For
Yeah,
whatever
they did
reason.
like they did. I think they did a shitload. Of,
Oh yeah, they did. Within Phase 4 alone, they did WandaVision, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the first season of Loki, season 1 of What If, Hawkeye season 1, Moon Knight season 1, Miss Marvel season 1, and She-Hulk Attorney at Law.
But like, and none of those seem to be like Prime, like taking on the reins of the Avengers sort.
No, I honestly, WandaVision was more of like a coping mechanism for Wanda, and it kind of bridged the gap between what happened at the end of Endgame for her into Multiverse of Madness for Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it definitely bridged that gap, and it made like kind of that felt like it wrapped up a little bit of season of the Endgame and all that.
Yeah. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was more of a after Cap passes the mantle to Sam at the end of Endgame. Now it's like, what's he gonna do with it?
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want it. I'm gonna put it in the museum. Here, take shield. And then he just gets dragged back into all the craziness with some new super soldiers. He breaks Baron Zemo out of jail, and Bucky's like, man, you fucking up.
No.
Also, I'm gonna hit on your sister.
Fair.
But yeah. I mean, you get to see Wakandans. So yeah, the door that helped Bucky get past his brainwashing, she pops up. So you get some Wakanda. You get the America-made Captain America, who was just supposed to be a regular dude until he took the super soldier serum and he went kind of crazy and killed somebody. So
yeah, that was
John Walker.
But what they didn't call him Captain America.
No, he was Captain America per the U.S. government, but
yeah, they got him like something else. What the fuck did they call him?
By the time Thunderbolts came out, the last year he was U.S. agent.
Yeah, U.S. agent. That's what it was. Yeah, U.S. agent.
He was working for Valentina by then. But then we got Loki, the variant that shouldn't exist but did exist, and we got the whole TVA.
Yeah, and then falling in love with himself, like
Weird, but we
you're
see.
kind of gross. You're kind of gross.
We got What If, which started fine.
Yeah, I feel
Started
like they
fine
shouldn't have made it a continuous series
with the overarching plot of Peggy Carter's Captain Carter.
Yeah,
is the focal point.
Yeah, they shouldn't have made it like a whole. It should have just been random stories.
It should have been just like the comic book series. What if? And that's it. It's a single comic. You don't get you didn't get extra stories from this dimension or whatever. It's just that's it.
Yeah. What if? Bam. And then if one of them catches someone die, maybe do part 2 later.
Right.
Maybe. But like, don't. The whole thing was like, oh, now we're gonna combine everything, and I'm like, why?
Yeah. No, shouldn't have done it.
Did we have to?
No.
Yeah.
No.
But the art style was really fun.
The art style was great. I
the art style was fun. I feel like it wasn't terrible. Wasn't terrible, but I feel like they still shouldn't have.
No, not the overarching storyline with, again, the evil Doctor Strange, him coming back. Yeah, just unnecessary plot lines that connected overall. Again, overarching. The Hawkeye series released first season was good.
That felt like a spinoff, like a quick, not a spinoff, but like a holiday special.
It was another one of those like passing the torch moments, like we're giving it to a new generation. So we got Kate Bishop's version of Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool, and they brought back Yelena, who was in Black Widow, which was the first movie that came after Endgame, technically.
Yeah, they did that one, and Yelena, she did. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of the newer Marvel stuff. I think because, for me, it felt like it's fallen off the horse and past its prime.
It
like
did.
I'm not
I think
as excited.
No, because they oversaturated the market. It
Yeah.
was not great to do too many things. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed some of these series. Like Moon Knight was a great take on a new character that brought us closer to the metaphysical side, but also gave us a look into, personality disorder. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And they, you had Ethan Hawke in it, so I'm like, big name. Oscar Isaac has now played how many characters in Marvel? He's the voice of Spider-Man 2099. He played Apocalypse in that terrible X-Men movie, Apocalypse, and now he's friggin' Moon Knight. So I'm like, okay.
You just get to do everything, right there, you sir.
Yeah, apparently.
But Chris Evans did do Captain America, and
he was the Human Torch.
Human Torch. So
yeah, but see, that was him becoming Captain America was like a redemption.
It was redemption.
It was Oscar Isaac becoming these other two characters kind of is a redemption, but I'm like, how much of is it a it's in your contract you have to be in both Star Wars and Marvel now that you're with us.
It makes me laugh that they did that in Deadpool and Wolverine. But Chris Evans being like having obviously he has a sense of humor.
He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
What? But I mean, yeah, Marvel. They did kind of oversaturate the market, but they kind of had to because the people are only but so old, and they had to finish the story, and they didn't want to like start on that. Harry Potter episode 1 and then end it when they're 30 years old.
Yeah, I mean, I get it with certain things. I mean, Miss Marvel was pretty standalone, just like Moon Knight was standalone. And being that, yes, they changed Kamala's powers from the comics because she's supposed to be
because they didn't want two
stretchy people.
Two stretchy people. But like, just come on, man.
But let's be realistic. Kamala popped up first in Phase 4. Reed Richards and the Fantastic Four hadn't even popped into the cinematic universe until what? Now? last year,
Yeah.
which is like what, phase 6? Which
Yeah.
then, or phase 5?
I
Is
mean,
it phase 5?
again, I still haven't even watched Fantastic Four. Was it
Yeah,
any good?
yeah.
Mm.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good for this because I mean, again, this version of the Fantastic Four isn't even from the main timeline. They're from a whole different dimension.
Oh, they didn't even like add them into.
No, because they're from
the
a kind of a retro future kind of thing. So it feels like the 60s, 70s kind of with technology wise, but it's like advanced technology, but like the feel
So it's
is
like
like the
if
past.
technology picked up faster in the past.
Yes.
So kind of like Fallout 4 or
Yeah.
Fallout, like where it's like it's old, but it's that
50s,
old
60s, but yeah, yeah.
but but when
We've
they
got
thought, like
hawks,
when they had the world
tanks.
of tomorrow, like what they envisioned the world of tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the world of tomorrow. Today.
Hey!
Yeah. And as much hate as She-Hulk Attorney at Law got, it was a good show.
Why did it get any hate at all?
Because
Why? It was so good. I
I mean,
loved that shit.
I'm sitting here like, okay, so we were fine with WandaVision being female led because it was Wanda's show primarily. Vision was just a part of it because he was a facsimile of the real Vision. Wasn't even the real Vision. We were fine with Miss Marvel, female led show, young female, but still fine. We were fine with Hawkeye because it was more about Kate Bishop than it was Clint Barton.
Yeah, he just kind
But
of like
the-
showed up enough to show her the ropes and be like,
but
"Look, I'll
then
take care of the end."
but then She-Hulk gets shit on. I will give it the very last scene of that show when Bruce pops up and he's got his fucking son. I'm like, I hate this.
Why?
I'm sorry. Have you seen his son from the comics? Do you know how epic that motherfucker looked when he first appeared? He was a Hulk with long hair, a big ass broadsword. He could control the fucking ground he walked upon. He was gamma powered. He was dark powered. Terramancer. The motherfucker was hardcore. And then when he
Okay,
transformed into his human form, you know what he was? A small boy. He was small. He was a scrawny little boy.
scrawny little boy. Okay, so you were
He
mad
was
that
a
he was like big buff
no. I was
dude?
mad at that fucking haircut and the Hawaiian shirt.
Um, mm. Well, I don't have anything to say about that because I don't know anything about
Dude,
that from the comics
dumb.
at all.
I'm like, they were supposed to fight because he hated his dad at first. Because he blamed his dad for his mother dying. Yeah.
Well, because him coming out the cooch killed her.
No. No. She was killed on Sakaar.
Ah!
She was killed on Sakaar, from what I
Oh.
remember. It's been a while since I read those comics. But yeah.
Oh, so it was during Planet Hulk.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when
Yeah.
he was conceived. World War
Oh.
Hulk.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, good for Hulk
Yeah.
getting his dick wet in the
Not
car.
Bruce. Not Bruce.
Yeah.
That's all.
Poor Bruce. He could have had a Black Widow. And
Speaking of that, like I said, the movies for this phase weren't too bad.
yeah, they weren't
Black
terrible.
Black Widow was okay. Yes, some people got mad that Taskmaster was not the Taskmaster that we know from the comics.
Yeah, because he's not supposed to show his face, right? That was his whole he had the
He didn't
mask
show
and
he didn't show his face. He had reflexive memory, so he's almost like a mutant with his capability because he can watch people do things and he immediately is able to copy it. But he
yeah.
also starts losing memories the more he takes on. So the more moves and things he learns, he loses memories of his past.
Oh, okay, so that I didn't know about Taskmaster.
Shang-Chi, great movie.
Yeah, Shang-Chi I thought was fun. I thought that one was fun.
I'm just like, why haven't we seen the second one? Why?
Honestly, I'm fine with no more Aquafina though. She irritates the shit out of me. I don't know what it is about her, but when I hear her voice, I'm like, oh God, oh, stop talking, please.
I mean, people said the same thing about Fran Drescher when she took the scene, but
That's
look at
true.
Fran Drescher now. It just it comes with time. People
But then
people
also,
it's
well, is that her real name or is that her stage name?
got to be a stage name, man. Got to be a
I
stage name.
mean, her name starts like with awkward, like Aquafine, and just I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a wonderful person, but when you start talking, I'm like, oh God. Ah."
Yeah,
But the Ten Rings, they get. I feel like all of those were attempts at getting it back to where it was, but I don't think you can get it to where it was because everyone they used in the original through Endgame is like,
kind of gone. Like
I mean,
Bruce was the only one that was still there. Thor, technically, also. I mean, you lost Cap, you lost Black Widow, you lost uh friggin' Iron Man. So, like, you lost a lot of the core of the team. Like
yeah, and I mean,
Hawkeye,
like, those are the OGs.
yeah,
That's like having the Justice League without Superman or Batman or Wonder Woman. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of difficult.
yeah.
Um, they keep going with Spider-Man. All the Spider-Man movies have been great. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I mean, we got in what 2021, we got Spider-Man No Way Home. So we had like all the two OGs, our new
Mhm.
Spider-Man. May dies, unfortunately. If you haven't seen it, what the hell's going on?
Whoa, wait, yeah,
It's
what
been
the hell are
five
you
years.
doing?
It's been 5 years. Um, a lot of the
And I
past,
like how they ended it too.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
When they
it
ended it him alone, and I'm like, oh
opens up
shit.
a huge door for the next one.
Yeah.
Um, Eternals. I think to create. I mean, I felt like they were trying to get like another big team. So it was like, can
Mhm.
we do what we did with the Guardians of the Galaxy? Unfortunately, no, because I think the story was a little too convoluted.
It was really convoluted, and it was really long too.
I mean, you got like 10 people. You
Yeah.
got an ensemble of 10 people. I think if they had broken it down into two separate stories or two different movies,
That
maybe it
could
would
yeah,
have.
that's a good idea. That's a good idea. But they're
That
trying
would,
to, like, find the other ones, you know?
right. Which is kind of how the film ends. It's like half of us got taken. Now we have to go find the second half. That kind
Psych.
of that should
No
have
more
been
movies.
that's kind of how it should have started. I mean, but the Eternals is still spoken about because Captain America: Brave New World, which came out again, what a year and some change ago, uh, monopolizes on the whole adamantium thing coming from that celestial that came out of the Earth at
Yeah.
the end of that film or towards the end of that film. So yeah,
Wait, so the adamantium, they said it comes from the Celestial?
yeah. So
Wait,
we had
is that actual, like, in the comics? That's where it came from? Yeah, I didn't think so. I just was okay. I just wanted to make
yeah
sure.
yeah nah,
Just wanted to make
that's
sure.
not where adamantium comes.
I think that's really weird.
Yeah, we think
That's really
yeah, I think phase 4 was trying to get things back on track and not everything really worked out the way they wanted to. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness was again, we're trying to start the whole multiversal saga. I it was okay. It was an okay movie. Thor Love and Thunder was the weakest of all the Thor films. Really, it was the weakest.
oh, so not
Black Panther
good.
Wakanda Forever
That
literally
was fun.
introduced us to the first mutant, Namor.
Yeah.
My bad.
I thought it was really
Namor.
good.
Namor.
Uh, no more.
Uh, then we had two specials from that as well. We had the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, where
Um,
Mantis and Drax go to grab Mr. Footloose himself, Kevin Bacon, and present him to Star Lord as a nice little Christmas present. And Werewolf by Night, which again jumps into the whole metaphysical. I'm like, okay,
oh, they didn't even go anywhere with that shit either.
I mean, I need more. I'm like, you introduce Moon Knight, you have Doctor Strange already established, you have werewolves and Man Thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, you already have the basis of the Midnight Suns. Even in Eternals, you got the here Blade's voice, and you got Dane Whitman about to pick up the ebony sword, which would make him the Black Knight. I'm like, we should have already had the Midnight Suns going by now. Where's that metaphysical side? I need it. I need it. I need it so
You know,
bad.
you know what I'd be fine with them doing is, like they go through, they set up their their people. They go all the way through to Endgame. Boom, Endgame is done. They have a few extra movies, maybe to like close out some ends, round out some stories, blah blah blah,
Right.
and then start over. Because there are things that they didn't introduce, like you said, like the monsters and whatever the dark. I don't even know what the fuck you
Midnight
say.
Suns. Midnight
Midnight
Suns.
Suns. Midnight Suns. There's the you could do mutants, like they didn't bring up the X-Men at all.
Which I think
Fantastic
this,
Four weren't
I think
in
what's
it.
going to happen is with Doomsday, it is going to be like a soft reboot to the MCU. And instead of having a huge focus on like the Avengers and stuff, we'll get a focus on mutants
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, just start over, act like nothing else ever happened, and you're starting over. There's a new everyone. Like start completely over and just like instead of telling the story like you did before, tell it a different way. Like, oh, where you involve mutants, where you involve the Fantastic Four. Like maybe not end with maybe the boss bad guy isn't Thanos this time. Maybe it's the multiverse of madness problem. Maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's Super Ultron. Like, I mean, there could be I don't know, Apocalypse. Like, he could be the actual bad guy.
I
Like,
mean, from what it sounds like, Mr. Sinister is supposed to be their first big bad guy for the X-Men. So I'm like, he's a gateway to Apocalypse, honestly.
yeah. So, like, fucking, like, you could start over completely, and then redraw all the lines. New Captain America, new. You could have all the OGs in a younger form, or you could just not have them at all and just look on like this side of the issue. Like we'll do. Maybe someone will do the X Men right for once.
I mean, honestly, me, like, if you're gonna do big film franchise, like each year, you're like, all right, 3 films for every couple of years, 3 films, one for mutants, one for the metaphysicals, one for the cosmic characters, and you just kind of like do that every year until they lead up to each their own individual thing, like the entirety of the X-Men going against this person, the Midnight Suns going against this person, this new revamped maybe Guardians of the Galaxy or Starjammers, this person, something that, and then like a huge team up at like the end of a decade or something.
Yeah, you could do that. Totally do that. Yeah, that would be great. That would be fun. But I mean, I feel like I haven't caught up on the Marvel universe in a while.
Have you seen Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which
Yes.
was Phase 5? Not
Yeah,
great.
I saw that. No, it was not
I was
amazing.
not, I was mad
I
at
was not
MODOK.
impressed.
Their version of Kang wasn't terrible. Um,
But apparently,
but
the person who was Kang was not.
uh, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was probably the best from the Phase 5 movies.
What it did, it rounded out the Guardians of the Galaxy really well. It was
Really
super
well.
good,
Really
super
well.
good.
The
I was.
Marvels wasn't a bad movie.
I still
The
haven't seen that either. I'm so behind.
the antagonist, Dar-Benn, not not up to snuff. Not not
Really?
a not not a replacement for Ronan the Accuser. No, she was an accuser, Dar-Benn, but not as charismatic or as well known.
Oh,
And again, she was just kind of meh, and she was barely there, honestly.
oh, really? So she just kind of popped up at the end, like the enemy in a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
It's
Like,
kind of meh. Like I'm fine with the dynamic of the 3 female leads, perfectly fine with that. But the enemy was just meh. Deadpool and
mm.
Wolverine.
I was.
I
I
thought
mean,
it was fun.
it was fun. Yeah, it was a fun ride. Like you don't expect. I don't know. I don't expect much when it comes to Deadpool. Like it's gonna be like some bullshit story.
Yeah.
You
Story
know,
time.
whatever. Yeah. Start up.
Um,
Deadpool pretended to do a movie.
I think Captain America: Brave New World could have been a little bit better. It was almost a political thriller to a certain extent, but it introduced the leader and Red Hulk, and I was like, kind of feels like a Hulk movie with the villains you chose.
Uh, I mean, but do you even know what the next step, like what the plans are for the next?
For Doomsday,
I mean, like what's coming up next now? Like honestly, I've just been like so not even interested in the Marvel universe.
so as of right now, we've already gotten the first film for Phase 6, which was Fantastic Four: First Steps. Next is Spider-Man: Brand New Day. That's coming
Okay.
out July, and then by the end of this year, we'll get Avengers: Doomsday.
Avengers Doomsday.
And then next year in December as well, we'll get Avengers: Secret Wars.
So who are supposed to be the Avengers now?
It's going to be some multiversal stuff, and probably have like several versions of
Agent
the
Carter?
Avengers. No, I think it's several versions of the Avengers. So
No.
I do believe that people have been saying that possibly Tobey Maguire will be back again.
As
We know,
Spider-Man
yeah,
again?
Steve Rogers will pop back up. Hugh Jackman's coming back as Wolverine, apparently.
Hugh Jackman's like, can I stop
What
being
what did I what
Wolverine?
did I do? But yeah, I don't. I think after this, I think Hugh Jackman will
That's what
have.
they said about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Well, they had to have that face. You want to do it one more time? How about a couple more times? He's gonna be playing fucking Wolverine till he's dying.
I do like that they actually he used the mask and then
Yeah,
the white eyes. Yeah, that did make me very happy. Very
it
happy. Even though,
took
it did. It took him a long time.
fucking
Uh,
decades. Um, as far as other TV shows, we are getting another season of Daredevil Born Again, which I still haven't seen the
I
newer
haven't seen that one either.
either. Vision Quest is coming out later this year.
Where's that supposed to be? About
Vision
Vision,
Quest,
obviously.
yeah, it's so it'll take up Vision's story after WandaVision, the White Vision.
Okay.
It's going to go on a big quest, and apparently James Spader's coming back as the voice of Ultron. We're getting another AI called Jocasta,
Okay.
so it should be a very interesting
S-
spirit walk for
So
Vision.
Vision trying to learn who he is or something?
Yeah, trying to regain what he lost.
Yeah. Okay.
Since,
Because, Wanda.
Mind Stone, and then getting put back together and turned into a weapon by the government.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then hearing
Yeah.
hearing from his fake self created by Wanda about all the things that he used to be. So yeah, yeah.
Well, like, okay, so I remember they made this big stink about Robert Downey Jr. being Doom,
Doom.
and you haven't heard dick about it since.
Uh, they have shown some promo pictures of how Doom is going to look, or at least the armor, but not
Okay.
space or anything. It almost seems like what's going to happen is Doom is going to go after the TVA and after incursions specifically, because apparently his world was possibly destroyed by incursions.
Okay, so he's just trying to go after the.
He's he again, new mask, same plan. I see a suit of armor around the world. I do believe that is what he's trying to do. He's trying to take over where Kane kind of fucked up, where like everything split into multiple timelines thanks to that stuff.
Mhm.
Mostly
Mhm.
Steve Rogers.
Oh, Stevie.
I stayed back so I could be with Peggy. I had a baby.
Oh,
Who's that baby?
where's the baby?
Yeah, who is the baby?
Where's the baby? Who is the baby?
Yeah.
Would the super serum go through?
Uh, Isaiah
Probably.
Bradley's grandson apparently is supposed to be a super soldier, well, semi super soldier. I mean, like he's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
So
we could have
okay,
another young Avenger right there.
that would be super cool if they like if he became like a real like the real Captain America replacement
Well,
when
I
if Falcon
don't
didn't want to do
think
it.
because he ends up becoming one of the young Avengers. I forgot his hero name though. But yeah, Kate Bishop, Isaiah Bradley's grandson, Kamala Khan, uh, who else? Ironheart.
Okay.
All
Yeah, Ironheart. I remember seeing something about that, but again, I haven't even seen that either.
good show. Did not expect Sacha Baron Cohen to do such a great job as Mephisto for his short little appearance, but yeah,
Sacha
him as
Baron Cohen is
Mephisto.
actually a really
Oh
good
yeah,
actor. Even
yeah.
though he does stupid shit, he can be a really good actor where you're like, holy shit, that was him.
No,
Like a lot.
dude, he just gives off that kind of like suave, debonair. But yeah, I'm I'm making deals and contracts. Just like I'm like this is also like where you could begin like Ghost Rider to get another person for the Midnight Suns. I'm like Mephisto creates Ghost Rider,
Ooh.
so I'm like, dude, this perfect. But who's gonna play? Who would play? Who would play? And I keep thinking like,
Who played Ghost Rider? We're not
yeah,
doing Nick Cage.
like some people
Not
said
doing Nick Cage.
that they had meetings with Ryan Gosling, and I was like, I could see him as a young Johnny Blaze.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
He's already been Mysterio.
That's true.
I mean,
Damn.
for the longest time, I think the best my best idea would have been Norman Reedus, but
Yeah,
he's
he's
getting up
getting up
there.
there
In age.
though.
Like he wouldn't be able to play that part for very long, and he is
Time
currently still playing Daryl Dixon.
still 20 years.